Ladies and gentlemen, we have some eventful news for WWE 2K25, and y'all see me, man, I am super excited because we have a lot to go on ahead and talk about. This month seems like it's going to be pretty big for this year's game, and we are probably just getting down to the last bits of content that this game probably has to offer within this month or the next. I mean, it's only just a little bit left before we are talking about 2K26, but right now we are still talking about 2K25. But before we do that, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe if you guys have been enjoying the content. We are on our way to 18,000 subscribers. Let's get to it. WWE Games, the Twitter page, has tweeted out, as you guys have been seeing throughout this video, just bits and pieces of this John Cena edition or DLC, whatever is on its way and it's coming out, it's bound to be good. John Cena has a new entrance motion in this trailer and it looks really, really good. And not only that, they gave my boy the old John Cena attire with the hat, the jersey, all that good stuff, and I thought that those details were really, really good. Now, one thing that we didn't see was the championship entrance. As we know, John Cena used to come out with the title looking back, facing the camera, and now we saw what we saw today, but it was just him holding the towel behind his head. It's a goofy entrance in real life. I'm actually happy they got it in here though, because it's just more content. It's different, right? So that's something that, you know, we'll have to see how it pans out if they do add that championship entrance to John Cena's attire version, whatever they decide to put him in as. I'm sure it'll be as a new character, but I am really, really excited about this. Now, for what we know that there's a John Cena DLC pack coming out. They gave us a date, October 16th, so about 2 weeks from this date today, as you guys are watching this. So that's just one thing to go on ahead and be aware of. This pack is going to come out this month, and there has been a lot of teases on X, just a lot of it on X, where we know that there's extra content coming on top of this John Cena DLC pack. We've seen some My Faction talk. We've seen some Brock Lesnar talk. And yes, you know, I don't like to, talk about it, but this is one that we got to talk about, right? This is a huge elephant in the room. Now, 2K has not announced anything else officially. I'm sure that eventually we will see something. If I had to guess, we're going to see something next week about this because they like to drop those entrances and things like that. We know that John Cena is dropping. Now it may be time for a release of a trailer or an entrance on another character that may be a part of this DLC pack. So again, there's just a lot to be aware of, a lot to keep an eye out on, and I am truly excited to see where this is going to go in October. I mean, we're right around the corner. In October, they seem to drop a new edition every year thus far. We've seen the Bad Bunny, we've seen the Wyatt 6 edition, and now we may be seeing some sort of John Cena edition here in October, as my boy is retiring in December. So it makes all the sense in the world to drop some sort of edition for him with that DLC pack. So that's just the way I feel about it right now. I am excited to see what's next here, but let's go on ahead and talk about some price points, right? What could they possibly price this at? Now, if we look at how they priced Goldberg, Nikki Bella in the island, if you didn't have the VC for it, you were spending close to $20 for it. So you have that part of it. So could it be $20 for this John Cena pack and whatever else is included in that? I don't think $20 is the worst if they are going to add some more stuff into it, but I would say that the sweet spot likely is about $10 for this. We already have John Cena. He's already a character in the game. Whoever they decide to add, whether it's Brock Lesnar, whether it's somebody else, I just don't know if it's worth $20, if I'm being honest at this point. I did the whole Nikki and Goldberg thing, and I kind of justified that because, okay, you didn't just give us Nikki and Goldberg, you gave us more island content. So we're still looking to see, what other content is going to be part of this John Cena pack. So I feel that right now, we fully don't know what's in there, but I just don't see a world where it's more than $10. Hopefully not, maybe 15 at most. But when you look at DLC packs nowadays, man, for WWE, they do a lot of content and a lot of just mannerisms and getting everything right. And I believe they're only about like $10-12 when you look at the marketplace for those DLC packs that are a part of the season pass. So I guess there is some winning here. We'll have to see what happens. But nonetheless, this does have me hyped. Just keep bringing us on, man. I'm hoping that in October 16th to be exact, we see a huge update for this game. We see World Tour content. We see new content, you know, and just my faction gets updated as a whole because World Tour is a huge mode that I've talked about so much, and we still don't have an update for. This could be the groundbreaking update that we've been waiting for, you know, basically all year long. We haven't seen a World Tour update since like April, man, and we are in October. That's crazy to think about. We're in October and we haven't seen no other World Tour update. Just insanity. So we'll really have to see what's gonna be around the corner, what's next with this, the possibilities of a Brock Lesnar, as everybody's talking about, right? We just don't have no official word on that. We don't know when that's coming, but it seems that what's the status has come down to certain things in the files. And it's unfortunate for 2K, man. They seem to not be able to keep a surprise because everybody that is on PC that knows how to do this seems to have their ways to get in here and find this type of stuff. But so far, a couple John Cena attires. We have his new entrance from 2025 before he went back to being a face. And that's all that's confirmed so far. And October 16th. That's pretty much it. So we'll have to see what happens with this pack. I'm excited. I've said it 20 times this video. Super excited. We'll have to see what happens with this and what else comes in because it cannot end here. They still have 2 weeks. They got to drop something else on top of this to kind of stack the hype a little bit more because dropping this 2 weeks before, they got something else up their sleeve, man. We'll have to see what happens. But nonetheless, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe if you guys have been enjoying the content. I'm going to catch y'all. Peace.